And I'm going to burn another divine smite. Take that off.
Yes,
Another
burn them.
2d8. So another 9. So 20, 24 on the second one.
All right. Connecting squarely. He comes out of the pit, doing some damage, taking some damage. You see him. You see his muzzle opening and closing, and hear a deep grunt coming from it. Grizz in Abyssal you recognize as a laugh, a chuckle.
Motherfucker.
Oh, I'm ready for this shit. This is gonna
Anything
be
else? Anything else on your front, Grizz?
Now just Grizz is ready to go down. That's about it, man.
All right, Siddle, seeing this happen, this beast coming out, the tentacle having risen up. You are struggling with the arm cramp at the moment.
It's a good thing I got a ball and a. Well, actually, wait. Before I say that, so we fought one of these last session, right?
You did, yeah. You recognize this as similar to the same body that is resting on the ground.
Do I remember casting any fire type spells on it and them doing damage?
You do, and you recognize that it did not do as much damage as you thought it would.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a key point then, and I'm gonna cast Immolation, which is a verbal only spell.
Nice.
Whoosh.
You beautiful soul, you. Thank you.
With the dex save?
Were you
As
turning
a
that into a different
21 to save?
And I'm gonna turn that into. How about thunder damage?
I love it. That's awesome.
Thunder, alright. So with a 21, he does manage to save.
Balls.
However, he does take half as much damage on a successful save. So it does not have the repeating
Correct.
aspect. Can't be extinguished. Yes, it doesn't have the repeating, but still takes half that damage, and he does not seem to shy away from the thunder damage as much as the fire. He takes the full brunt of that portion of it.
Alrighty. Cool.
Nice work around the cramped arm.
I like
And
it.
and as you're verbally casting this, you seem to work it out. You know, rough muscle out there, and you get full senses back on this one.
Excellent.
All right. Anything else for you, Siddle?
Nope, that'll do it.
We're live, by the way. I just wanted to throw that in there in between.
We are
Game.
live. All right. Well, then before we go into burrowed read mode, I'll give this super quick recap here of where we are. Having picked up battle from last time at the top of the turn order with Althea, the rock still existing over top of the pit, couple down, couple charmed. The pincer-like beast having been just killed off. We had some continued ongoing effects of the confusion. This area seems to be throwing things into a bit of a miss. The rock over the pit releasing a spore cloud in multiple directions, catching Warwick and Caldrum on the fail. Even though Grizz and Amrock were in the presence, they managed to fight it back, and still ongoing and poisoned. Warwick has been up and down a few times. Caldrum crawled away as confused down to the south before coming back out of his confusion as a second pincer-like beast crawled out of the pit from just to the north. The tentacle monster from down below once again coming up and putting some damage on taking down Warwick and Grizz. And that is where we're picking up. Reed also looped around the pit and is burrowed 5 feet underground up here. And he is going to take the opportunity to burrow to the top of the surface, take a look around. I assume, unless anyone disagrees, that he is going to want to fire a shot.
Yep.
Straight up.
That's about right. I also got to step
Alright.
away for a hot second.
At Grizz, right?
Go for it.
Yeah,
What's that?
Grizz.
At Grizz, yeah, that's the plan. Grizz does a 27 hit.
Yeah, probably puts me down too.
All right, here we go. Fire on the short bow for Reed. 18 at the pincer beast. What was that?
Would you give sneak attack damage since Grizz doesn't expect it to happen?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it's like double sneak attack damage at that point. And if he crits, it's like quadruple, right? Yeah, yeah,
It's enough to put down Grizz. We're good.
for sure.
Grizz, that's 24 points of damage.
Grizz.
So at the Pincer Beast, with an 18, managing to hit and get the sneak attack from the surprise location for 24 points of damage. And is he taking a full amount of that?
Is a magical weapon.
Yep, just had to make sure that... Okay, bludgeoning. Good. From a magical weapon, he will take the full brunt of that damage. Good. And Reed going to burrow his ass back down 5 feet.
Nice.
Eldrum, you are on. However, you have left instructions. Oh, I saw you unmute, so...
Hold on. Change of plans. What happened? Change of plan. Change of plans.
What happened?
Can I, with 30 feet of movement, can I get to Grizz from where I'm at?
You are prone currently. Remember, you're gonna have to stand up. And with this, so with that, he is currently 15, 30. He's gonna take 40 feet of movement from your current spot to get there.
Hold on. Can you open up my character sheet? And can you tell me if heal is a touch spell or if it is a distance spell?
Pulling it up now. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Heal.
you beautiful
Make a
soul,
creature
you.
can see within range.
All right, awesome. I will get up from prone. I will move 15 feet closer, and I will cast heal on Griswold. 70 points of healing there, bud.
You know what? Hot diggity damn it is all I have to say.
Have any effects on you?
All right, so you're moving
No,
15 feet closer to Griswold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And with that Keldrum, right off the bat, let me roll the D10 here. So from the spores still embedded in your lungs, you were taking 9 points of damage from that.
Okay.
I'm going to mark it on your sheet here.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'm also going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Unless you got something up your sleeve, I'm just going to go ahead and roll for you.
No.
Oof. With a 29, though, you managed to save handily. You fight back this, knowing what's coming this time. Your constitution and your awareness raised, and you are pushing back, seeing your friends going down.
Awesome. So Grizz gets 70 points of healing.
Okay.
Keldrum gets a
Bonus action. My spiritual weapon is still up. I'm going to move it. I think I can only move it 20 feet, so I'm going to move it 20 feet closer to the chasm.
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
30. Double check
Like-
me on it, G, but I'm pretty sure it's 30.
I've got it up now. Let me double check.
20 feet. As a bonus action, you can move it 20 feet and repeat the attack. Yeah.
That is my turn, and on my way back home.
You don't gain
You
any
guys
additional distance. So 60 feet right at the back. Damage is increased, but no additional distance. Yeah, so set at 20 feet. Okay. Warwick, you are still down.
I'll take poison damage, so that's an automatic fail, and then
Yep, and
Yep.
that is an automatic crit since you were down.
that's 2 death saves.
Two death saves.
And then I must roll.
Until this tentacle monster. Yeah, Warwick could be dead now.
Hmm.
Do it!
We'll see about that.
Do it!
Warwick, you sense it before the rest of the group does.
I'm out.
You, as Grizz is over there gang signing it. You
I knew it.
You feel it in your lungs. You feel it in your depth. You've been here before. This is not the first time you've left battle on a permanent scale. Not always so permanent as you've learned. This time, however, you feel peaceful, unlike the last in which you still held some embrace to the natural world. Something was holding you there, some connection. This time, that seems to be gone. You seem to be free floating. You can feel yourself, sense yourself drifting into the depths. Once again, you see this small goblin-like creature that you do not recognize, but now seems to take center stage anytime you move into the depths.
Me and Droop are chilling. Is it Droop?
It initially, the silhouette
Droop.
approaches you, introduces himself as Droop, and in his goblin-like manner says he is guiding you to the beyond as he takes your hand in his wet little clammy, slimy arm and begins pulling you along towards the light.
And I'm done.
You not won that shit.
No, I got that crit from the poison damage, so I had 2 death saves, and then I had to fail the third, right?
That was a brutal 3 death saving throws in one turn, which we have never seen before from an ongoing condition.
Wow.
Chamb3r, in your rage-like state, eyes still red. Griswold attempted to whisper some sweet nothings to you. However, as you took 12 additional points of damage from this pincer-like beast behind you, still seem in a rage.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, that's
All right. So what did I do first round? Sorry, guys, I'm late. But
You approached Griswold with axe raised, only to hold it 5 feet away and hold your position there, not attacking.
Salivating, like
You
licking
were
lips.
salivating. You seem to try to intimidate Grizz a little bit before pull him back.
all right. So I would have seen Grizz get the extra healing from Caldrum just
You
now.
would, yep.
All right. While still raging, I am definitely gonna take a swing at the pincer beast. Cocky, very cocky though. I'm gonna do it a no look, and I'm gonna be looking at Grizz the whole time.
Dude, I was fucking hoping you were gonna attack Griswold. What the fuck, man?
All right, so let me just
So super upset.
keep advantage. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay, 17 points of damage there. We're going to take another swing. This time I'm going to use a superiority die. So,
16 will not hit.
it's actually a 24. Superiority die.
Oh, does that add to
attack.
the attack, not the
Adds a both.
not the
Precision.
damage?
Precision attack does add to both.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay, so
there's
24 to hit.
certain maneuver that adds to both. Not all of them do. So 24 to hit. I assume hits since the 23 hit.
Yep, that will definitely hit.
So that's going to be
And then is
26
that
points of damage.
26.
Still staring at Griswold the whole time I'm doing this.
You see Grizz's shield down below his belt slowly start to rise up a little bit. His armor. He
Not my
seems
shield.
excited as you stare him down.
Not my shield.
It's not your shield. I like it. And then I will bonus action second wind to gain some healing back.
I feel like Griswold's spirit is just floating and going around battle, just whispering shit in everyone's ear. Like he saw what just happened. He's whispering in that claw creature's ear. You're fucked. And then he's going to eventually move over to Griswold and whisper some shit. Maybe to Chamb3r too. Who knows?
Would we have recognized, since we've seen death before, would we have recognized, especially since Warwick was already getting his ass kicked,
The rest of you saw him breathing, his body limp and unconscious, labored breathing from the ground until a few moments ago when you saw him start to cough, spurting uncontrollably as that poison, those spores took effect in his lungs, ongoing, his body flailing as he was coughing uncontrollably, his eyes closed, and you saw him take one large breath and and then his body went limp, and you see that it is no longer raising or lowering. It is now flat. So you recognize that change.
Okay.
Question about resurrection. Hypothetically, if somebody would try to resurrect me, and my soul doesn't want to be resurrected.
You ain't got a choice in that shit.
Well, so the reason I asked is like
back
in
here.
watching Critical Role, there was a point in time where
Should have had a DNR, brother.
the
Yeah.
the question was if the soul technically has to be brought back, because I think the whole point of that is the soul has to want to come back.
Let
It's
me
like a
let me double
willing
check the
creature
wording
sort
of
of
the
thing.
spell. I would write off. Oh, sorry, what were you saying, Siddle?
I'll say, is it a willing creature sort of thing?
I mean, it's dead. How willing can it
If
be
the
when
soul,
it's dead?
so for resurrection, if the soul is free and willing, the target returns to life with all its hit points.
Okay, I was just curious. Interesting.
Now with
Revivify.
what's the other one you got, Grizz? What?
Revivify.
Right.
Yeah.
Revivify.
That
I think
doesn't state
Reviv-
anything. That
Yeah,
doesn't say
Revivify
anything about
just
the
brings you
soul.
back, but I think
It just
resurrection.
says you get fucking brought back.
Yeah. Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah,
No.
that's Revivify drags your ass back one way or the other. Resurrection, you got a choice in your soul.
Unless you got a DNR, right? Like,
Oh well, yeah.
living
If
will,
you discuss with the yeah, then it goes to the legal courts. It has to go to a major city. It's a whole thing. These things drag out for years, which is good because you still have 100 years for resurrection. So there's really no rush in those court cases. They kind of get brushed aside.
I'm in. I'm excited.
That's it for Amrock, by the way.
All right.
Not mad. I'm just disappointed. It's fine.
Don't you worry.
A Sug.
Don't you worry.
Fuck. Yep.
As you once again see these three tentacles rise up. One to the south, one not too far from this pincer-like beast. The first one attacking a Sug, and that will hit with 26 points of acid damage.
If you hit Warwick's head and crushed it, I couldn't be resurrected at that point, right? Revivify, right?
That is correct. That is correct.
Well, it doesn't restore missing body parts. You could be revivified, but you would be brain dead,
Got it. Okay. All
and
right.
your vision would be severely impaired.
Got it. And I couldn't talk, so no casting spells. Okay, cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
but you could be revivified, so you would basically be the group's pet.
Nice.
Would you be a headless Warwick? Like,
Yeah.
this, you know what?
Oh,
We're gonna do this.
Like Nixon's head in a jar on Futurama.
Yeah.
Oh my
fuck
god,
yeah.
we can thank you.
I feel like
And-
that's awesome.
Could we give him another head? I mean, he just couldn't control it, right? We just sew it on there.
Fuck yes. Can we do this? Mike?
Frank and Warwick is what we're going
Exactly. Exactly.
for.
Like, it doesn't actually move, but the rest of his body functions normally.
I'm
You
in.
grab the muzzle from this pincer-like beast and put that on him.
Fuck yes.
Throw
Disadvantage
one of the
on all
pincers on at the
charisma
same
checks.
time.
Yes. I'm in.
So a second tentacle attack to a Sug for 30 points of damage, and that is just enough to take him down.
Disappointed.
Damn, what did you guys
However,
do?
he was holding melee, so as this thing came after him, he does get to attack with his maul. so listen, I'm just gonna say right now, a Sug is set up as a fairly normal beast here, normal attack capabilities and everything else. He is not this bad naturally. I'm rolling like Griswold early campaign. That's a nat 1 right off the bat.
Nice.
I am not intentionally trying to play a Sug poorly. He's actually supposed to be a little bit of a beast of a melee attacker. That is just bad rolling across the board.
It's fine. That's
So
awesome.
with that, let's hit the nat 1 table before he dies and just see what would have happened. He's embarrassed by his poor showing, but nothing remarkable happens. And in his embarrassment, that is the last thing that occurs before he's taken down by this tentacle-like beast. And and as it does so, the third tentacle, as the first two slowly drop down, coming after Amruk. And with the strike of the tentacle, that is a 25 to hit. Amruk, as you feel the
Barely.
piercing of this these micro needles enter your body, the acid leaches into it for 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Asug is up with his roll. Oh shit! Hold on.
Sug just died.
I gotta do one thing for Asug before that. I have to see. Yep. Okay.
So wait, you rolled a nat 20 on a Sug's death save, and you rolled under a 10 for Warwick's. I see what's going on here.
What? No, I didn't roll a nat 20 for Asug's death save. What are you talking
Oh, I
about?
thought you said he was back up.
No,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
meant
no.
turn order.
I had
Got
to
it.
back up. Yeah, I had to back up with Asug, and there was something I didn't do. I didn't roll his wisdom check right off
Gotcha.
the bat, and he actually, as he starts his turn, fails that even in his unconscious state. Oh,
I failed that wisdom save, I think, 4 times or 5 times in a row.
What
yeah,
do you guys make
you
a
were
wisdom save
pretty
for?
bad off on that one.
Confusion.
Mm.
Yep. Yep. Yarpity yarp yarp. Yarp
Whose
yarp.
idea was this shit? Holy shit, guys.
You guys see Asug's body as he drops,
So excited.
hit the ground, begins entering a coughing fit as well. Struggling to come back, his eyes don't open, and his body seems to go limp and motionless. Althea, you're up.
Oh, the enthusiasm.
It's like, yeah, I'm fucking ready for this shit. Do it. So excited.
Let's hear somewhere. 21 to hit the big guy.
You going for the big guy? That'll hit.
Chris?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, Grizz
no,
is
no,
fun.
no. This one.
This thing is
Whatever.
bigger than me.
Whatever this thing is. Okay.
The pincer beast.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Nice.
All right.
take it.
I think that'll do it. That's all she wrote, folks.
Really? Guys, there's something wrong with this. There's no way 3 rows in a row.
Tut, tut, tut. Oh, nice.
Wait, 23 again?
It's
I
because
think
she
I
rolled
keep rolling
below.
below
Oh.
10
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's naturally
yeah.
picking it up.
every
Okay.
time.
That's all.
Every time.
That just
Okay.
means
I
you're
mean,
rolling
Not
low
go
a lot.
lower than a 23.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Which is
okay.
nice.
So the mechanics are working out the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, it's just
So what is that?
hilarious.
34 points of damage.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Dude.
Connecting with this thing squarely. You see it momentarily take a few steps back before collecting itself. It is wounded, it is hurting, it is stumbling over top of this pit. Anything else, Althea?
Nope, I'm hiding.
All right. This thing in its weakened, difficult state, this pincer-like beast, stares at each of you. Griswold, Amruk,
Bring it on.
standing in front of it. And you hear a low, guttural speech that, Amruk, you don't recognize. You can make nothing of it. It sounds almost like a growling more than anything else, a screeching. It's a very nasty language that strikes upon your ears. Griswold, you feel it as well, and you do recognize the verbiage, and all you hear as he stares at you with these dying eyes, with a fire that exists behind them. You cannot stop what's coming. These deaths Only temporary. And as he does so, he comes at you with the pincer. That is ooh. Oh, you hate to see it. He's coming at you, Grizz, with the pincer.
Yep. All right,
That's a
nat
nat
20.
20.
Dude,
do
how
this.
many nat 20s are you gonna roll on this shit?
I'm gonna only do it on attacks to Griswold in particular.
Yeah, and Caldrum.
And that is luckily only 22 points of damage,
Good thing
thanks to a
Caldrum-
bad roll. And with his baby fist, he goes after Amrook for a 27 to hit.
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
No, I'm actually
His-
going to take a shot at him after this.
Okay, 7 points of bludgeoning damage to Amrook.
Does he have disadvantage, Grizz?
No, because you're. So you need to be within 5 feet of me for me to
Okay.
impose disadvantage. Unfortunately.
How many did you say?
7 points of bludgeoning.
All right, cool. Is that already halved?
No, it is not. So,
Oh, you
And was
hate
the
to
other one
see
in
half?
that.
fact, add 6 points actually because the 12 you took earlier were not halved.
Okay.
So let's see if I hit Amrook or not, because that's going to be funny. I rolled a nat 1.
melee. Ooh. And as you attack
Oh.
your opponent, you begin to fear that they may be the superior combatant. Shakes your nerves. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll against that target.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
It's all right. You're gonna roll 2 nat 20s anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you got this.
All right, and so with a second pincer attack towards you, Grizz.
Nat 20. Come on.
Can I try and get his attention after he hits me with baby hand to get him to attack me again?
Go ahead and give me a
Performance?
performance.
Dude, if this
Can't
is
wait for
you
this.
like strategically doing shit so you keep up rage, and you just need to stop. Like, I don't trust you right now.
Nothing strategic about that.
You seem to gain his attention as he raises this massive pincer and prepares to come down towards it. Your efforts to intimidate him, and combined with the fact that Griswold looks slightly meeker at the moment, like he's a little bit intimidated himself from that nat 1. Sorry, Grizz, it's the nature of the beast. You see him as a superior combatant at the moment. He changes his direction of attack and comes after you, Amrook, for a 28 to hit. And 17 points of bludgeoning. That is full, not halved.
Okay.
And then with one more fist attack coming at you, still you being the focus, that does not hit. This time you're ready for it. Manage to duck out of the way.
All right.
Baby
I'd like
hand.
to spend a superiority die and attack him for missing.
All right.
Oh,
26 to hit.
And
10
that
points if it
will
does.
hit. And with that, how do you want to do this?
I would like to just slash through the chest, and as he realizes what's happening, I want to kick him back in that fucking void behind him.
no.
And as you bury it in his chest, begins to fall back, already weakened, already stumbling. You see him take a step, 2, his massive body towering above you, and he slowly begins to fall back. Your axe buried in his chest still, momentarily holds him up as he looks at you, looks at the axe, looks down at his chest, realizing that's the only thing stopping him. And as you do so, giving the axe a little twist, pulling it out, it hears pops open, and he falls backwards, his eyes already glazing over as he does so. And within that pit, travels about 2 feet down, and then disappears altogether. You see no semblance of it as he just crosses over that crest.
This is Mirabar. Boom.
Griswold, you are up.
No.
I'm walking over to the pit and actually I'm here. 5, 10. I'm gonna move back here because I know Tentacle Monster is still there. I'm gonna put my halberd over it to see if sunlight, if I could see down below and see anything.
And as you put the sunlight over it, it seems to be absorbed entirely 2 feet down or so into the depth. It's almost like nothing exists there. All life ceases to exist. You see a mild swirling, a almost movement at that point, but nothing but the depth of abyss.
I'm going to. Um, so, all right. What I have noticed that. So I know that Warwick's dead. Um, I'm getting a little detail because I. This will change how I do something. What I have. What I now understand that this seems like the crevice is what's, or what I think that the crevice around this crevice is what's potentially causing whatever the hell happened to Keldrum and Warwick. Would I think it's like an area effect around this crevice?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yep. I didn't mean that with a disadvantage, but yeah, no, I don't know shit. Okay.
You're looking up in the trees, thinking it might be something from above. Maybe it's the sunlight. You're checking things out. Maybe it's the ground. It's the moss doing it. You're very confused by what's happening. You start to think, in fact, that maybe they're doing it to themselves. They're faking it.
I'm going to then double move and I'll kneel down over Warwick, and that'll be all I can do for right now.
All right, Siddle.
All right, so I'm back to being able to use any.
You are. You're back to full strength here.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing as before, I guess, and hold firebolt for this tentacle monster
Can
to
I-
kill himself.
Can I? How many words do we get for?
You guys
A
are up
turn.
to what, 8 now?
Yep.
Before Siddle's turn, can I just shout out to him? The spell, if you can.
An area effect.
Oh,
Dispel if you can. Flee if you must.
Fly, you fools.
Hit a guy who there. Nice. Black a guard.
All right, sorry, Siddle. Did you say something before that to ask a question that I didn't get to?
No. Just looking through my spells here.
Yep. After that cramp, you're a little thrown off. I understand. Not often you get the old spellcaster's cramp.
It happens, man. It's
Caster's
hard
elbow.
work. Hard work waving my arms around like that.
There's some rehab that needs to be done. There's an arm brace for that, really.
Yeah, I can't dispel, so I'm gonna ready up firebolt.
All right.
By ready up, does that mean you picked your nose and you're ready to flick it into a acid firebolt?
Exactly.
Got it.
I feel like he had tacos. He's gonna turn around and put his butt towards it.
Anything else for Siddle?
EB action.
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. Reed popping up from his gopher hole. You see him take a look each way. Nothing to fire at. And so he drops back down his 5 feet.
Would he drop back down, or does he know about the tentacle monster? Would he hold for it?
You guys tell me. I'm playing that even he knew about the tentacle monster when he was here last week, and he still dropped 5 feet underground.
All right.
At the end of the turn, so I'm carrying that maintain.
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
All right. Keldrum, I'm gonna need you to make another wisdom saving throw. And you also take 10 points of damage. poison damage.
Well, I'm a little
saved.
confused on the confusion. I saved last time. Why do I have to keep?
You are
And he
still
died.
within the area.
Did he? Oh yeah. So if I come
Okay.
back,
This is a new effect. You were still within the area of effect here.
Okay.
At the start of each of your turns, within at certain points on the map that I have drawn behind it, you were affected. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you managed to save. You managed to push this thing off. So you are not confused. You are fighting back the confused. Or actually, you're fighting back this madness that's overtaking you. In the battle, I'll cover the mechanics of it to give everyone a little behind the scenes. But
And I'm still poisoned. Do I?
you
get
are
to
still
save for
poisoned.
poison?
Yep.
Do I get to save for poison
Ooh.
effect at the end of each turn?
That is a great question, and one that I probably should have asked earlier. I didn't think you did. I think poison only comes in from healing, but I could be wrong.
And I thought there is the condition of being poisoned, and then there's actual like damage from poisoning, which are two different things.
Correct. And hold on, let me get the exact verbiage here from the attack. You are correct. From the poison, you should have been able to do a repeating save at the end of each of your turns, and in the effect, I did not allow that, and that is one of the ways that you could have done so. So go ahead and give me, we'll retroactively here, give me 3 saving throws.
Constitution.
Yes.
Hey, I crit off of that save. Should I have been able to save before I got a double death save?
You crit off of the save.
Well, no. So that poison damage was an auto crit, so it was 2 deaths, two fails, and then I had to
Yep.
roll for the 3rd fail.
Yep.
Would I have got to try to save from that poison damage before?
It's at the end of your turn.
Let me take a look. If you
That would have been
Did
the
you
end
have
of the turn, right?
You were down though, so you wouldn't have had the opportunity to save, correct? Or did you have a turn before that? Let's go back and then retcon this.
No, because I took poison damage first. I took poison damage once, and then I took it again, and that's what killed me. So I took it one. I took poison damage once before that.
Save.
I took 4 points of poison damage the turn before I died.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give me a con save then.
I'm gonna fail this one anyways. Not that it matters.
And
I'm gonna fail on everything. It is what it is, you know.
Caldrum, give yourself 10 back. Constitution save, yeah.
Constitution.
And the poison and the damage is officially done from the previous turn. And I think you took
14.
You would not have saved.
All right.
Just missed by 1. 15 would have done it.
Yep.
So actually, let me go back to your couple other D10s here. You're gonna take a few more back. Caldrum. Well, I don't feel bad now that I screwed it up. So luckily you failed anyways. But good catch, very good catch. It's gonna be. You guys took what 9 points of damage the previous, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
9 back in there, and then
9. All right.
seven. I think he took 4, you took 7. No, vice versa. One of you took 4, one of you took 7. Who was it? You would have actually saved there. You took 4?
He took
Okay,
7.
so 7 more, Caldrum. My bad on that one. And
Nice.
for the extra damage, I'll give you inspiration here.
Nice.
For the catch and for the failure of fake damage along the way.
Nice.
I am going to cast a
reparations.
spell. I'm going to cast a spell magic at 4th level, trying to end the confusion effect.
Okay.
Mm.
You
Yes.
cast
At
that.
4th.
You see it dissipate. And you were basically aiming towards that magical effect, confusion. Okay, casting it towards the crevasse, throwing it there. You feel like whenever sometimes you cast magic, you can sense the effect. You almost sense the interaction between your spell and others. In this case, you don't seem to notice it. It seems to dissipate as you throw the spell out there, not having an effect.
Fuck me.
Shows that
All right.
that little layer type action sucks.
Yeah, they do.
All right. What else, Caldra?
Well, that was a waste of a spell and a turn. I guess I'll try to hit something in there if I can with the spiritual weapon.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. You
Is that
basically where are you aiming for here? What are you trying to hit? Just towards those depths?
yeah.
Okay.
Is that with advantage or with disadvantage?
I'm gonna let you make a standard attack on this one.
All right. AC 15.
And as your spiritual weapon connects, once again you feel like nothing happens. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Seems to catch nothingness. Although, as the spiritual weapon does make the attack, you do momentarily feel for a split second, it almost feels like the spiritual weapon is nearly ripped from your grasp. That magical connection you have with it almost pulled away, and you just barely yank it from the edge of the abyss before it disappears.
Please toss my body into this chasm. It just wants an offering, guys. That's it.
That's what I just did.
Make the offering.
Toss a coin in there, you know?
Not one of its own kind. It wants one of us. Just like 1, 2, 3, one of you on either side of Warwick and just swing me and bye dubs.
Okay. I just backed up a few feet, and that's my turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna skip over Warwick.
My lifeless body.
Amrook.
So do I know where like the tentacles have been coming out of?
They seem to have been popping at different points based on what is nearby. This moss-like stuff draping over it has come up. Oops, the wrong thing. You've seen it down south here. You've seen it here. Oops, come on. You've seen it next to you here. So it seems to be varying wildly.
All right, I'm gonna take one step.
On my turn, real quick. On my turn, I'm going to tell Grizz, pull the bodies back. Let's get out of here.
Retroactively, you're telling them that on your previous turn?
Yeah, on my turn. Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right, so I would have heard Caldrum say that. So
Yep.
I'm gonna take one step over. If you'll allow me to use a bottle of holy water as a bonus action, I just want to sprinkle that shit where I've seen it come out, and then I want to turn and walk away towards Caldrum as he suggested. And as I'm walking away, I'm just going to chuck the rest of the bottle over my shoulder towards the hole.
All
like
right.
a badass that doesn't look at explosions.
and as this bottle arcs in the air, coming down, nothing happens. It disappears. It's completely anticlimactic. You don't know what effect it may or may not have because you weren't looking, and so it's tough to say.
I was hoping you'd sprinkle it on a grenade. Yeah.
Holy hand grenade.
Fuck yeah, man. Solves
I
everything.
mean, I don't know what it does. I'm not religious.
Worms Armageddon, bro.
And I will walk away towards Caldrum as requested.
All right. Anything else for Amrook?
Bonus action. No, I already used bonus action. No, that'll be it.
I'm gonna take a
Okay.
swing at Caldrum. Eyes are still red.
Grizz, are you standing or kneeling? You said you're kneeling down next to Warwick,
Yeah.
but you're not prone. Okay, you're just kneeling. As you kneel down to Warwick, you sense it before you see it, as the algae bloom next to you begins to raise up, and you see 3 tentacles rise, now towering over your kneeling body. First one coming down, attempting to strike you. 19 to hit. Firebolt, thank you. That does as they appear. I forgot that was on hold.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Wow.
that's a
25?
26
hell.
will hit.
That was a fireball, basically.
That's a fucking cantrip.
That's awesome.
Wow. Did you cast that as fire, or did you change that over to thunder as well, or anything else?
I cast that one as fire.
Okay. And as this thing reaches out and strikes, catching this moss, you see it eat away. Seems to kill it to some extent. As you see it browning, flaming, charred. Doesn't seem to burn as much as you think it should. However, you can clearly see the charring effect on top of this as you do so for 12 points of damage.
I forgot. 11th level, get an extra D on my cantrips. So holy shit.
That's awesome. We're talking Toll the Dead style shit. Nice.
Man.
All right, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I hate these high-level cantrips you guys are tossing out now. This is absurdity. Good. Well, the second one coming down, first one coming down on 19 to hit Grizz. I don't think that does.
No, it doesn't
21, right? So missing on that one. Second one coming down and striking. 27 to hit for
Yes.
29 points of acid damage.
Just barely.
And the third one will also miss. You're kind of ducking and weaving, rolling over and from your kneeling position as these things are striking down, and they slowly disappear again into the depths.
Nice.
All right. Okay, cool. That hurt. It's all right though.
Okay. Asug is down. Althea?
Can I see these tentacles or anything?
They have dropped down after the strike. They continue to rise up, strike, and then drop down again. As basically this algae like is popping up and then dropping down again.
So I'm going to stay in hiding. If I do see any of the monsters come out, I'm holding my blood bow.
Okay. Althea's holding them in the action. Grizz.
I'm going to use my action to pick up Warwick and move as far away as I can. I'm assuming with him, would that be half movement, or do I get regular movement? Well, I'm also a large character with a medium, so I'm not sure.
I was gonna say with just Warwick, considering you're large, it's basically a weight capacity here. I'm gonna say that you can maintain your standard movement.
Okay, I'm going to take Warwick. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basically,
Officially,
will be,
it's 2 sizes are smaller for standard, but I'm gonna allow it.
if it does help Goliath, I think there's something with Goliath that I can pull, push, or something else like 2 times my, like 2 times the normal amount, just because I'm a Goliath. If that does help
Okay.
justify, but
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it.
Pull him away. That was my movement, my action, and I have shit left. Wait, no, that's an action too, right? Yeah, that's a fucking action. That's all I can do.
Okay. Siddle.
All right. See where I'm at twice here. Give me just a hot second.
Did Grizz already take his potion? Because I know we distributed some potions before this.
He did take one healing potion.
All right, I'm gonna move myself a bit closer, and I'm gonna ready up Ray of Frost. Well, actually, can I see the any of the tentacles right now or no?
Nope. The moss has now dropped back down. It's just resting against the rock again. You see
All
no formation underneath it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ready up Ray of Frost, and once it shows itself, I'll cast that off.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll do it.
All right. Anyone want to suggest an action for Reed? Otherwise, I would say he pops up, doesn't see shit, and drops back down. But you guys can overrule me on that.
Would he have heard
Hey.
Caldrum?
Yeah, he's only 5 feet down. I would say he heard.
I would say he'd probably know to retreat then. He probably wouldn't even pop back up.
Okay. We'll say he returns the original route that he did, drops down to here through his freshly burrowed, and then cuts over.
In Abyssal, you hear Griswold as I drop off the lifeless body of Warwick. I'm going to yell, "Come face us, you coward!" in Abyssal, and see what happens.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You see or sense no movement at this time from the pit. So Reed moved. Caldrum.
Is Asug dead?
He does not seem to be breathing. He is,
Okay.
at this point, dead.
R.I.P. Droop, R.I.P. Asug. Who else we have?
Me, Dubs. I'm out.
You're not wasting a revivify on poor Asug? Man.
Wait, use it on him. Warwick's fine. It's a flesh wound.
It's only 300 gold point pieces in diamond.
Yeah, fuck it. We only have
Chump change for you.
Warwick, you're not going to die, don't worry.
That's disappointing. I thought this was my time.
No.
Almost.
He's coming back as the Messiah. He's just going around preaching at this point.
Oh, fuck.
I am unkillable. I am Warwick.
Praise the land I walk on. Kiss my feet.
I have seen death multiple times and returned unscathed.
I'm gonna go
He's
have
turned to religion.
I'm gonna have a long conversation with Severin and be like, dude, your holy symbol is fucking awesome. Save the shit out.
The Church of Warwick rises.
That's awesome. So excited.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going to let
Fine.
Warwick die.
Toss him in the pit.
Church of Fonzieism. I'm excited.
I'm going to yeah, a little distraction. Guardian of Faith, right. Wait, 30 feet. Fuck, hold on. Okay. So I need to move up to about where Amrook is at. And I'm going to drop Guardian of Faith right here.
get right next to me and use a spell.
All right.
Which sweet nothings.
Man, I gotta get a cool Spectral Guardian built out here. I'll do that later. For right now, you get a Spectral Dog.
Nice.
Okay.
Bingo.
I mean, that's a guardian, right?
Clifford.
I think his name's
Yeah.
Bingo. Yeah.
He's just gonna hang out right there, and
Yeah, Bingo was his name-o.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Was it spelled Bingo?
NGO.
Bingo.
Okay. Just double
think it's-
checking.
BING.
Do I get an opportunity attack when Caldrum
Bingo was
gets
his
out of
name,
my
though.
5-foot range?
Yeah, you do.
On Bingo?
No, on Caldrum.
Oh,
yeah, you do.
you certainly do.
Oh fuck yeah! You know you would. I'm so excited.
18. No, he holds.
That is my turn. So if it's within 10 feet of it, it's got to make a dex save. And if it fails, it takes 20 points of radiant damage or half on a fail.
All right, hold on. So read the hovers over the door. On the page. Any creature hostile to that to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian, first time must succeed on a dex saving throw. 20 radiant damage on a failed save. Okay. Okay, got it.
And
Cool.
that is my turn.
All right. Warwick, you continue holding this little goblin's hand as he guides you, telling you about the joy and the solitude, the truth that exists beyond this veil as he pulls you along. And you keep walking closer and closer to the bright light. Amrook.
Did Caldrum kind
really?
of look like he wanted to save a Sug?
Yeah, you can see that.
All right, I was gonna say there was no mention of it. He seemed to have forgotten about a Sug.
Yeah, I kind of assume that that's why he was casting the Guardian, so I would see
Makes
that.
sense. Yeah.
And I would go up and I would, so I'd jump over there and I'd grab him, and then I'd only be able to move one back, but pull him back a little bit.
I was kind of hoping Grizz would just grab them by the scruff of their necks and
I thought
walk away.
I thought that was what he was due too, and
I thought he
that's why
might too.
thought
I would have
but
speeded it.
But
yeah.
yeah.
No worries, we got it.
Respect
got it.
for Warwick. He knows. He knows.
I thought with a Sug being like a bulkier person, I didn't know if I'd be able to pull both of them.
got you.
Like it was
Makes
within the
sense.
limits, so.
Priorities. I got you, Grizz.
How much does a
Alright.
Sug weigh?
450.
Yeah, well, he's in that 400 to 500 pound range. He's a
he's-
big boy.
Damn,
a
can I even
bulky.
pull him? Do you need me to make a strength check on that shit?
Yo, he's fit.
So your normal strength would be, and you can haul 450 pounds, right?
Was it 15 times your? Hold on. No.
I mean, I got a strength of 17, but
Oh shit! Yeah, you can, no problem.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I assume carrying capacity. Yeah, so strength multiplied by 15, so I assume that being your drag as well. I'm pretty actually with ease, so 15.
Mhm.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna fireman's carry his ass. Throw him over the shoulder, ass up, smack it on my way out.
Yep.
15
like
times
it-
17 is actually 250.
Yeah.
I feel like his face is dragging on the ground at that point because you're
And then
so
what's
small.
the limitation?
For sure.
Okay, and you can drag up twice your carrying capacity.
So he's
Yeah.
So you
right
can drag
at the
up to
borderline,
510
right?
pounds. So he's right at the border. You
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to carry him without being a disadvantage, or without being hindered. But you can drag him without issue.
Fine.
At
I'll,
half speed.
I'll grab him by the horns. He has horns, right? Because he's part Minotaur.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him by the fucking
they're
horns. and
little
just
baby
drag him.
horns. They're just enough for your hands to get around. They're not impressive by any means.
I forgot he
He's
was
a
part
grower, not a
Minotaur.
shower.
Yeah.
I forgot he was Minotaur.
Are you raging still?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
I feel like with rage, you just fucking throw this guy over and just Hulk out.
I mean, honestly, you're lucky I'm even going back to save him, so no, he'd just drag his ass.
Dude, I was waiting for you to fucking kill somebody. I'm rooting for you in spiritual form. Like I'm hovering there. Me and Droop are just watching you guys eat. Like,
Yeah, just wait. Just wait till me and Asug are out of eyesight. Don't worry about it.
all right.
Asug
Dude, you
getting
come
his
back
throat
with
slit.
head. Oh my god.
He's just gonna get his throat slit.
come back with his head.
I'm
You won't.
gonna cut the Achilles too. Make you guys think Reed did it.
I even got you lemon heads too. I'm taking them back.
All right, good. Anything else, Amrook?
Oh, bonus action tunnel fighter just in case.
Oh, bonus action slit his throat. No biggie.
I mean,
All
if you
right.
let me do it as a bonus action, once I get in the tree line.
I just
I
want
So-
mean, he's already dead, so.
Yeah. I mean, do I have to take his head? How's that rule?
No, I need the whole thing.
As
you won't do it.
as you pull him away, Amrook, you see the 3 tentacles rise up, and as they make a dex saving throw for the Spirit Guardian, as this thing is within 10 feet of it, the tentacles raise up within 10 feet of it. That is another nat 20 on the night.
Are you
what's the
serious?
advantage that I get? It was actually, I get advantage on it. 9 was the first, then followed by a 28 with a nat 20. But they rise up. Althea, you get your blood bow, and Siddle, you get your ray of frost.
17 to hit on that ray of frost.
And 17 will hit.
All right.
And
17 on mine too.
17 will also hit. Do I take any half damage from? Yeah, half as much damage from the radiant. Half as much radiant damage as well on Guardian of Faith.
30.
Is there a roll on that one? Takes 20 radiant damage. Okay. 10.
Takes
10
it,
points
or
of
half,
damage.
or
So it takes
So
10.
52 total points. 30 from Althea, 12 from Rusty, and 10 from Keldrum. 52.
And the cold does not seem to affect him as much as you would think.
Fuck. Whatever.
Damn it.
It does seem to have an effect on this this LG. All right, so add this up here.
My persuasion didn't make
Did
it
not
want
have
to
an
pop
effect.
up.
Not that you saw, anyways. And then what was that? 30 points for you. Holy hell. Grizz, not that you saw. However, as these 3 tentacles rise up, no one being within the vicinity, the first one reaching down, attempting to latch onto a Sug, misses. The second one, still able to reach 15 feet, coming down, misses. The third one latches on to a Sug's ankle. Amrook, you are holding on the other side. I need you to make a strength check for me.
13.
A Sug begins getting pulled away from you. You are still latched on, but you are clearly overpowered by this tentacle as it pulls a Sug's body back towards the depths. Do you hang on? Do you let go? You try to hang on for a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. You get dragged. Approaching. 7, 8, 9, 10 feet. You're getting pulled in.
I'm gonna keep holding.
11, 12. Now you're only 3 feet away from the depths as it continues pulling the ankle.
All right, I'll let go.
And as you get close, his body begins arching over top of this chasm. And the last thing you see is Asug's arms just dragging behind it His head drops over, his arms flop down, disappearing into the depths of this hole.
Fuck yeah. Revive me, I'm jumping in.
As the tentacles drop. With that said, you see no immediate danger on the battlefield as that tentacle drops. I'm gonna kill initiative here and let you guys handle it on a case by case basis.
Fuck.
I'm pulling Warwick away.
Before we leave the area, I am casting Arcane Eye.
Okay.
And hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna place it outside the chasm here.
Okay.
And then let's get the heck out of here.
As I'm gonna revive Warwick. So I'm gonna take.
Well, hold on. Let's not do that here. I'm gonna cast.
Let's think about
Gentle-
this, guys. Is this the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
idea?
Let's not do that. I'm gonna cast gentle repose
Nice. Damn it. Man.
on Warwick.
I'm gonna look back at Keldrum and say, I can't leave Keldrum. Something divine is down there, and it's being trapped.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back. We need to lick our wounds. Now that we know, we need to get a little bit of recon. This happens to us all the time. We jump into a scenario not knowing what we're getting into, and we get fucked up. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Do I
Don't gotta tell me twice.
do I get the sense that this is a portal, or is it like, how are things coming out of it?
Give me. So you guys 2 questions there. Do you get the sense of the portal, or I guess if you give me a perception check separately as you're thinking back here about how you actually perceive them coming out of this thing.
16.
You were relatively close to this pit, and so you had a better visual than most. You kind of think back now to the fact that you could not see below 2 feet. However, so you assumed that meant there was nothing there. It was just depth. There was nothing to see. And as you're thinking back, these pincer-like beasts, you recognize that there was a very sharp line on their body about 2 feet down. As they pulled out, they just seemed to materialize out of nothingness. You recognize that it may be some form of not just a pit, but some weakened area within the veil of the material plane.
Okay. I will follow Caldrum and Siddle. Awkwardly close. Still red eye.
I thought it was. I thought it was something else. So do we see?
Yeah, you did.
Dude.
So I'll carry Keldrum or Warwick up. I saw that Amric is still bloodshot, right?
You do. How far? Yeah, for now you do. That is the eye that I had momentarily for anyone looking at that.
Tentacle beast. Let's get.
I
this
was
shit.
lacking arcane eye. That was the closest thing I had as I looked for it.
I didn't know. You said this back. Shit. Let's do it. Okay.
Let me see. Before we, I just need to do something.
This is probably more apt. I'll just give you a straight eye.
Yeah.
There you go.
The eye in the sky.
Before we leave,
Hold on.
you'll see everyone's gonna hear humming that they've heard before when Griswold casts Divine Sense. But at this point, you see energy radiating from his hand as he lets it go, and this bubble of radiant energy flows out 60 feet in every direction from Griswold as I cast Divine Sense. and I wanna see what kind of crazy shit I sense. Come on, hold on. There you go.
Perfect.
I gotta go put the kids to bed real quick, but just from my curiosity, does he see anything on Warwick?
The overwhelming stench that registers on your senses in this vicinity nearly cripples you. It is unbelievable. It would rapidly overwhelm any light scent that you've previously taken off of Warwick, and so you struggle to notice. What you do notice is in Warwick's direction, you do not identify him as a fiend, celestial, or undead. Although the overall presence of this area exudes off of each of you. Uh,
Okay.
and so it is tough to tell if Warwick is still similar to he had previously. However, from the pit, it is a gut wrenching sense. You recognize the bodies from each of the dead as fiends that exist within 60 feet of you, and the area within this pit is just unbelievably noxious.
Okay. Um, Emrook, you okay?
Are you guys hanging out like right where you're showing in the map
I
here,
assume
or
we're
No.
gonna keep walking.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume we're walking.
All right, I'm gonna pull you guys over to the
Well,
map screen just as a holder because you
we're
guys
hustling.
are dangerously close
We're-
here. I just want to make
we're-
sure. I'm
we're
gonna put you on
hustling.
the overall map as just a placeholder.
Yeah, as we're walking by, Emrook.
How far away are you traveling here? As you're walking, are you just kind of casually strolling away? Or are you guys going a certain distance and stopping? What's your
What's your range on the arrow?
Uh, I it right now I don't have a range. It can the range is unlimited.
Griswold's probably only. I'm probably only going to go up to 500-600 feet or so because there's still stuff that he needs to do that I need to do. Eventually.
okay? So you guys move, let's say 500-600 feet away then.
Yeah, that works.
Emrook. All right.
It would take us a couple minutes to get that far away, and so you kind of watching Amrook, and as you ask him if he's okay, during battle you saw him clench the owlbear claw, and the owlbear pelt that he wears kind of like became part of his skin as a shell. Um, that you hadn't seen before, and you see that kind of relieve and the redness go away as you reach your 500 feet.
You guys want to take a quick bio break there? Gather your thoughts as we proceed.
Yeah.
Do it.
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's take a quick 10-minute bio break. Get back here at 10:50.
All right. All right.
Prepping for something that you guys don't even know what you need to do yet.
Fuck.
We're good.
Yes.
Back.
All right. You guys have pulled away about 500 feet away from this thing. So far, your eye has shown you nothing. Caldrum, what do you guys want to do?
Go ahead, put Warwick down. Let's bring him back to the living here.
I can take care of it, Keldrum. I will.
Go ahead. I'm going to concentrate on the eye.
Yeah. I will now plop Warwick down, and shield lights up Griswold's eyes, and his hands light up. Place him over Warwick, and just pray for a minute, and then one of these like divine electricity, and then I touch Warwick's crotch and zap him back to life.
I feel like a lightning bolt just hit me on the tip of my penis.
It did.
Exactly.
It really did. Oh man. Whoa. Shit. Well, that was exciting, and I am rock hard at the moment, and I don't know why. And I'll
And you look down and Grizz's hands are around your cock.
yes.
Yep. If it doesn't go away for after 4 hours, you need to get that medically checked.
It's not gonna go until after 6 because you touched me. I'm that excited. Warwick will, or I will.
Wait, did he save? Did we roll?
Oh, that's right. Do I have to save? What do I have to do? What is it?
Oh yeah, we have to. Yeah.
What is it? 10?
Yep.
What-
No.
What do I roll?
Oh man, this has been a while.
Because he's been brought
thought I
back a
had to
couple
roll-
times already, right?
Oh yeah, dude. This is like the
Only
third.
one. I think only one.
Uh,
Yeah, just once.
yeah.
Well, not by
By you
us.
guys.
Yeah.
Once
This
by
is like
us.
This is like the third or fourth time I've been brought back.
I thought it went up by 3 every
Hold on.
time.
Where the hell did I put you? It's been so long since you guys have had to do this.
I don't want to roll. I don't want to do it. No, Caldrum, you got this, buddy.
I
I'm
think
not
you
rolling.
cast it. I don't think you have a choice.
No, I have to.
That's what you
to.
take
You
on?
you cat. Well, is it you or is it Warwick?
It's a great
Okay.
question.
I thought it was Warwick.
Yeah.
I think it's Grizz because it's not a save. It's technically does his spell take effect. He has to beat the DC, right?
Yeah,
I-
Grizz is the one that does it.
I agree.
Grizz, I think we determined it was an Arcana check, actually.
And we get
What?
I, as you are casting, I'll give you guidance.
Oh, it's a fucking Arcana. Oh yeah,
Dude,
you're
I was
fucking
hoping,
dead, Warwick.
yeah.
You're
You're
using a
fucking
spell.
dead.
Of course it's
Would it be deity based? I mean, his is more of a religious faith.
Yeah, I would.
He's
agree with that.
using his deity to help bring the soul back or the body back.
Yeah.
Okay,
gonna
so
be
you're saying
honest
you want to
with
make a
you,
religious check here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Both of them suck, so it really doesn't matter.
I'll give you
I
a
was
religion
fighting for
if
you.
you want to go with it.
Dude, his god's
I-
not talking to him. He gets disadvantage. Come on. Fucked.
So
I'll tell you what. You
as
can
I'm
even
doing
you
this-
can even make a medicine if you prefer. I'll let you choose.
Nope, not medicine for sure.
Oh.
So I am gonna reach down and yep, I am gonna, as I'm doing this,
Intelligence?
pray.
What do you want to make here?
Strength. Strength check will be the best. Just kidding. I'll roll.
I need you to make a
check.
religious strength.
Go ahead and make a
Yeah.
stealth check for us at disadvantage.
In that case, I'll make a religion check.
He'd take the time to
And
take off the heavy armor first, and then he'd roll. No, he wouldn't. For real.
And I pray. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my D4 first, so we know what the modifier is.
Don't worry.
Because
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
okay, it's a 2. I don't know what we have to do, what we have to get. So let's just roll a religion and
This
take off the
doesn't have to
band-aid.
be
and
high.
see.
There you go. See, you're worried
Yeah,
about
you
nothing.
you seem to have no issue with it, other than Warwick's soul fighting you a little bit.
A lot. Warwick's soul fought you a lot to come back on this one.
I'm gonna throw it out
The
there. I
DC in
like
this
that
case,
it's
by the way, was
religion.
5.
I
do
like
too.
that it's
What's that?
religion for Grizz, but like for a druid, could be nature, or for
Yeah.
Caldrum, could go
Arcana.
religion or arcana.
Only
Yeah,
religion.
I agree.
Makes sense.
What was the DC
All
since
right.
I've been brought back so many times?
5.
In this, actually, you've only been, it was 5. You've only been revivified once before, I believe.
So hold on. Hold the phones. Hold on. How was I brought back the other 2 times?
Other means.
The other means, that's
So I wasn't revivified those ways.
not that you're aware of.
Well, I mean, by the DC.
You weren't revivified by the team. Let me put it that way.
So would that, if I were to be revivified those other 2 times, would that increase the spell save DC?
We've ruled that every time you are revivified, it is the spell DC does increase.
Okay, so with only a 5, interesting. So I was brought back by other means. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right. Well, I'm back up. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. And I look at peace. I look very calm. Not really worried about. Wasn't really worried about dying. I feel very calm.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense again, seeing as how everyone seemed affected by the fissure. Well, that's for a reason.
This is good.
Everyone, you said that the stench seemed to be around on all of us and whatnot. So I do want to cast it again to see if there's any, if I sense any lasting effects on anyone. I'll remove that.
I mean, we're only like 500 feet away, right?
Yeah, his divine sense only works for 60 feet technically.
Yeah.
Locating
Yeah,
actual.
but you're searching on us, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Amrook's a little no, I'm just kidding on that. You sense no fiends within the celestials or undead within 60 feet. The natural noxious odor still drifts across the entirety of it. Otherwise, you have the strong presence that existed 500 feet ago no longer does so. There is still that light odor in the air just because you are so near to it, and a mild, perhaps, sense from Warwick.
Well, Warwick, it seems that even dying can't separate you from whatever has cursed you, but at least you're back for now.
In this, in that instance, hearing that, I'll have a very panicked look come across my face, as I had assumed this entire time that the greater restoration Caldrum cast on me had worked, and now I know that it potentially didn't.
Nonetheless, there's, and I'll look at Caldrum specifically. Caldrum, there is something divine. Something made me think of Gabriel that's in that fissure. I don't know what. It didn't seem to be moving, but as I got closer to the opening, the presence was stronger. Something's there. I cannot go anywhere until I figure this out.
Greed chimes in. Maybe it's Frank in there.
Dick move. Would we?
Isn't that what Reed would say?
That's exactly
I
what
will actually, I'll look at Reed and say, I'll look at him slightly, like one of those, like, probably not the best time, but also I'll take a second and think, and I'm going to cast Find Steed. I'm going to spend 10 minutes and cast Find Steed.
Would we know that this is a
Okay.
fish? Like
You do not know that it's a fissure. However, it does resemble a number of the characteristics from what Grizz has seen in the past and what you've heard of these locations. However, thus far, Grizz has only seen already maybe closed off fissures that were no longer active, and so there's no. You assume this is something similar, but there's no definitive way to know.
Do I get Frank?
Yes, you get Frank. He returns without incident.
You see, Griswold, you see that I'm somewhat relieved. I'm also going to use my harness power to regain 2 second-level spell slots, and I'll exhaust that. I'm going to have to go back. I can't ask any of you to... I can't ask you to come. I don't know what that was, but I have to get an answer.
Gee, do I see anything at the fissure?
You see no movement whatsoever thus far.
I'm going to send the fissure, send the eye into the fissure.
Fucking A.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. The eye approaches this depth, coming over the fissure, dropping down closer and closer. The vision does not change as you see blackness as it approaches. As it drops below ground level, about 1 foot, 2, it seems to come to a halt. It can pass no further than about 2 feet down below the surface.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm going off of the wording of the spell here.
It can't enter another plane of existence. It's all
Yep.
very block side movement. Can it snake its way up through the whole length of the fissure? Is it like that the
It
whole
doesn't
way?
seem to have any issue, and it is like that all the way across
So after
the entire
2 feet,
depth of this. At 2 feet, it's just a solid wall for you. You see, there seems to be maybe a dark depth fog of shifting movement as you look at this. It seems like a swirling pool of dark water or a incredibly dark cloud, but nothing else you can make out below that.
As they're doing that, I'm going to send a message to Sir Alchrist at Candlekeep.
Okay.
And I typed out the little message, but I'm going to let him know what we found and ask him if he would know how to close it.
Okay.
And be like, fuck, don't bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Oh. So excited.
Meanwhile, what are you guys doing while you're waiting for the response here?
Does Keltrum relay the information about the eye?
I will eventually. So it lasts for an hour.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it come back up, sit at the top there, and see if anything else comes back through. If any more
No,
demons
continue
come
holding
back
at the
through.
moment.
After I send that message, I'm gonna spend the hour licking my wounds. Just be looking in my book at the last page.
Rick, didn't you attune to the shard of ice and you probably could have not taken that damage?
If I would have touched myself, potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was already infused.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I was thinking about any way I could cast Sleet Storm without like hitting you or Griswold, and I'm like, oh, it's too sketch. Can't do it. I can't do it. But I was trying. I was thinking the whole way, man. Yeah, I after I cast that or send that message, I'm just going to be looking at my book, um, frightened look on my face, just looking at the last thing that Osmeroth said to me. And
Maybe we take a short rest and just collect our thoughts.
No,
but
I think we need a long rest. I think I think we should get on our griffins and find a secure place that's far from here and take a rest. I'm tapped out. I know Warwick is at one hit point.
I'm a little hurt. You know, this is a flesh wound.
Yeah, I'm not feeling super awesome either.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
spell slots wise, anyway.
not a bad ideas. Just to kind of get back to where we need to be.
Okay.
And,
taking a rest would not be a bad idea. But I have to come back, just so everyone is clear. I
interesting.
have to come back.
Interesting. So,
And I understand if you don't want to come, but I have to.
so, I get a response back from Sir Alchris, and I'll, as I'm kind of licking my wounds, freaking out just a little bit, shitting my pants. Say, well, in order for us to close this, we got to figure out what opened it first. It's really the only way of us figuring out how to do this. Sir Alchris said he's read about these a few times throughout history, and it really depends on what opened it. You can't just close it by, a specific means. So
Can you tell him the demons opened this?
I did tell him there were demonic creatures coming from it, but from what he responded back with, something very specific opened this up.
And
Can I
I'll
make-
add to that.
Oh, go ahead.
He adds, I'll do some research. Caldrum, sorry.
Gee, can I make a Arcana check to determine how to suppress the confusion?
Yes.
Um,
21.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot to give myself guidance.
Can I
Yeah,
make
go ahead.
a
I'll let you reactively do it.
Can I
Nah,
make
I already rolled it.
pants shitting saving throw, please?
what on me? Oh no, I'm not even gonna roll for that. I shit myself. I am terrified, and you can absolutely see it on my face. I'm terrified.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Caldrum, you picked up a couple interesting things from that. What you noticed is that it seemed in moments of weakness, areas that the team was very much struggling in their mentally to push back is when the confusion really hit. You also noticed that it doesn't seem that Grizz was affected for some reason by any means, as well as Amrook in his bloodlusted state. And so you start to try to put together a few things of why you were affected, why they weren't. It appeared as you think back that perhaps within about 30 feet of that pit is where it took effect, and that perhaps the effect would be lessened if you guys weren't so weakened at any given time. In DM terms, you guys were drastically failing your saving throws. Less of a failure may have had less of an effect. And that perhaps it wasn't a pure confusion spell as you think about it.
Okay.
Hundos.
Does that answer your question somewhat?
A little bit, I guess.
It seemed like there was a mental. I'll expand here. You know what you know about Grizz. There would seem to be a bit of a mental block with him and Amrook, and so strong mental aptitude seemed to be able to fight that back. And again, it wasn't a pure confusion spell within that 30 feet. It seemed to be some type of fear or madness.
You're saying Grizz and Amrook are the wisest of the group, and that's why it didn't
That's
affect
what I'm
them.
just putting out there.
100%.
It also didn't seem to affect Reed underground.
Some shit. Some straight up shit. Now I know I'm terrible at wisdom saves, so that's cool.
Then maybe why don't we go take a rest, get the griffins, and then figure out what to do.
Yeah, Grizz. I think we could probably get some guidance or some help from our friends at Candlekeep. As soon as he does some more research, I'll let you know.
Perfect. Emrook, are you feeling okay? I'll wait before we do that. I'll wait for us to find a place and.
No, I think you should do it now. Amrook's just sitting over, leaning against a rock, shaking.
Emrook, you looked like you were gonna kill me earlier. Are you okay?
Hi, Grizz. I don't know. And you see he's just a little shaken up, and as he looks around, he says, "Where's the Sug?"
We gotta go get him.
If I was alive for this, I'd totally fuck with you, but I wasn't alive. So,
Oh, Asog's back there still. Okay. Yep.
He was taken.
What
Oh
do you,
yeah.
what happened? The last thing I remember are those flying things.
I'm going to um I don't know if this is gonna help by any means, but I'm gonna use the last of my 10 lay on hands, and I'm gonna uh, put my hand on Amrook's shoulder and I'm just trying to help maybe clear his mind. Um, um, yeah, I'm just trying to help clear his mind a little bit. I know that's a little bit different from lay on hands, but it's
All
meant to
right.
heal him
What,
with
what are
10
you what are you
points, but I'm just
clearing his
trying,
mind of the depression here, the fear, the history? What are
just
you aiming to do
just
here?
not
Just trying
shaken,
to
I
calm him
guess.
down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Kind of like a
Okay.
lesser restoration.
I got you.
Sure. Yeah.
You're helping relieve stress. You're basically a little therapist here. You're
A little rub and tug,
giving
friend.
you you feel very much relieved, Amrook.
you
I
could
don't,
say
I
it. You got
don't think
the
that
negative energy has
changes.
been released in a very rapid way.
I don't think that changes what I know, would it? I mean, when we roll the d12, I don't really know what's happening.
No,
Yeah,
you
I
don't.
figured you wouldn't, but
Okay.
um,
it. Shot. I like it.
So are you
you
guys are still about 500 feet away, or did you jump on the griffins and go? There was some questions there.
Let's find a place to camp.
Let's meet
Let's find
up
a
with Harsh. He was at the crossroads, right? Or down that way. Are you thinking that far down?
I think that's like
I
2
wasn't
days
thinking that
travel,
far
isn't it?
down, but
yeah.
Harsh
Yeah.
Harsh is about 3/4 of a day's ride on the griffins.
yeah.
He's about 55 miles away. It's still midday, so you could push to get to that point through after
I don't
nightfall.
I don't want to get that far.
Yeah.
We'll send him a
Yeah.
message telling him we're delayed.
And he doesn't respond because he got attacked.
Would I know the answer to that question, G?
Yeah, you very clearly know you are not in the depths of a volcano right now, and other than being a little bit dying there was nothing in the vicinity.
Got it. I'll respond back to him. Okay.
Yeah, so G,
Yeah.
if we can find a place, that's
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check then. Are you guys searching the vicinity, or you want to jump away for a little bit? I mean, you tell me how far away from this site you want to be. I mean, you guys kind of know where you are. You're right on the edge of the high forest. You're right at that cusp.
I'd say like a
You're on the
mile or
map frame
two.
right now.
I
Okay.
agree.
About a
I
mile or
mean,
two.
it's still fairly early in the day, so you guys have plenty of time to search for where you want to call it and rest and relax.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give me a survival with advantage, and you guys can take your time to find somewhere within a
With
mile or so that.
So
Yeah,
18
you.
to or uh oh 22 plus 2, so 24.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get a mile away with ease, and find a fairly comfortable nook. Well protected, some heavy brush around you, some tree cover. I mean, basically, you guys can find a spot like inside the tree cover there, build a little fire. You feel well protected, pretty safe. It's down closer towards the falls. Um, you feel very confident. You're in a good spot.
When we break for camp and everything, after we set up camp, I'll go over to Warwick. Just give him a little tap on the shoulder and give him a little cure wounds just to get him up. I'm going to cast that at 3rd level. So I got my character sheet. Cure wounds, where'd you go? At 3rd level. So Warwick, just in case, give yourself 16 points of healing.
Nice, thank you.
And I see he's a little distressed.
Seems to
And
be.
did I don't know, Grizz, did you mention what you saw with Warwick with everybody or just to him?
Oh, I just said it out. I wasn't hiding it. I figured we were all around.
Do I have the component? Let me make sure I got the component. Yeah, I got the component. And then I'm going to cast Dispel Evil on Warwick and do the break enchantment.
Holy
Break enchantment.
shit. 5th level?
God damn.
Okay.
Again, just trying to help there, Warwick. I know you still have. I heard Grizz say you still have some darkness around you, I guess.
Warwick, as he casts this, you've still felt quite light and unattached. The weight that had maybe previously existed upon you has not been there, despite Grizz's findings. As he casts this break enchantment, you feel no change to your weight. However, it's a contradiction to you at the moment because while Grizz still senses this upon you, you no longer feel it. Your dreams have been pleasant, and you have not heard the voice of Osmaroth reach out to you in many days now. And so all remains quiet with you.
Hey, Grizz, would you mind doing your little sensey thingy, if you could, real quick? Just
I
curious.
can't. I have to. I'm a little tapped out right now. I can tomorrow, though.
All right,
For sure.
tell them I appreciate it. Not gonna lie, a little scared. And if you smell anything, sorry, I may have shit myself. I'm freaked out.
I'll thaumaturgy that.
Oh man, I just feel that. Don't feel the poop in my pants anymore. Yeah, no, yeah, I thought what you did the first time worked. Yeah, getting that weird evil sense over me is not reassuring. So, fingers crossed this works. I appreciate the continued help.
Well, maybe it's one of those things where we have to kind of keep applying until all the evil's gone.
Ooh, yeah, that may take a while. I was pretty evil in the past. Oh no, maybe that holy water. If you sprinkle holy water on me, I wonder what happens.
Well,
I
I did that. I did that while doing the casting.
feel like it like it's just like hits me. It's like
You're a little moister than you were before. That's about it.
What's this?
that's because Grizz touched me. Ooh. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll stop talking for a second. I'm like, oh, Yeah, so Sir Alchrist got back. Apparently, my description in the beginning didn't work out too well, so I explained it a little better. And this one's a little bit of a mystery to him, so he's going to keep doing some digging. So we'll see.
Well, Amarok, we still need to figure out what's going on with you. You seems like you lost control a bit. And when I thought you were going to take my head off, you didn't. But it seems like you were pretty close to attacking me. Do you remember that at all?
Like I said, the last thing I remember was those flying creatures.
I was waiting for you back. I remember every fucking minute, and I loved it.
Nope, not this
I
time.
wanted to carve the skin from your bones.
Did I turn into a pirate all of a sudden? What the hell was that?
Absolutely.
Yar.
Yar, mateys.
So
Have you walked the plank?
as we're all sitting around waiting to get a long rest in, so do we have any idea how to close this thing? I mean,
So here's the thing. It only goes a couple of feet, and I think it's some kind of a portal to the abyss.
you guys,
That's even more troubling. Because there's a divine sense, a divine presence through that portal, whatever it may be. Something's there.
now when you say divine presence, like good presence, as in something's like captured, or like divine as in it's bad and we need to go kill it?
No, divine is in. All right, divine. It's what I recognize. So I'm assuming that I would know
Yeah,
that
religious
that's
to
good.
your recognizable to your divine and religious background.
It's good. Something's there. I don't know if it was trapped, but the presence got stronger as I got closer to the edge.
Well, I'm gonna throw out a crazy idea here. You guys want to go jump in?
I've
I
had.
think we're
Here's
gonna
the
have
shiny-
to.
I don't.
So-
This is hilarious.
I think we have to.
I here's my thought. Right, we have three big things in front of us. Right, we have a conch that we clearly need to talk to the sister and the brother about. Right, kind of figure that out. But there's two other pressing matters right here. Got to figure out Amrook. No offense, buddy, but I'm a little nervous.
have to.
We get into a big battle. He can turn at any time, and if he can't control it, he could take us out. That's a slight compliment, just showing you the muscle wizard and how strong you are. Take it for how you want. So, but that is a big concern. Giant Slayer, he takes out Grizz. We're in a bad situation. But then we have the fish.
Maybe I should hang on to Giant Slayer. What do you think, Emrook? As I pat you on the back, just as a joke.
Or
Prefer you not shoot me.
we don't really know too much about these fissures or this opening. As of right now, I don't really have any. I don't really have anything. Best bet, jump in.
That's where I'm at too, Warwick.
I don't want to deter anyone from something. And I could certainly understand if you all wanted to go and figure out this stuff with the giant, but if there's a possibility that Gabriel's there and he's trapped, unless I get an answer, I have to. I'm going to pray, but unless I get an answer, I have no choice.
So I have a thought.
Please.
Got a spell that I learned some time ago, but haven't broken out just yet. Legend lore.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to say summon greater demon and send it in. Damn it. Oh, I'm good.
So here's description there, but basically, I might be able to use this to learn a little bit more information about this fissure, crevasse, whatever it may be, path to the Underdark. It's expensive, but it's something I could do.
might be worth it.
You know, we'd have to run back into town to get some stuff, or we could retcon. Oh, I bought all this shit when I learned the spell.
Yeah, we can say you retcon. We can retcon that you bought all that stuff. We've been handling it that you would pay the gold pieces to use it, but you don't have to track down the individual components.
Okay.
Caldrum, do you think you could do something like when you brought me back out of... You say it's another plane. Do you think Mystra could close it?
Oh my god.
I can try. It's been 7 days. It's been more than 7
Oh
days.
yeah.
Yeah, you've traveled for more than that.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be
I can
1
always
through 10? 1 through 10 or highs
try.
or lows? Highs or lows?
That's up to
Garrett.
G.
I think that's a Garrett thing.
What's that? Sorry. What was the question?
Above 90 or below 10?
Let's go above 90.
Above 90.
Fuck. You know what? Okay, so I don't know if this would have worked, right? But if you would have said below 10, I roll my port and rolls. If I would have got a below 10, I was going to replace his roll with a port and roll. I'm dead serious.
You can still replace it with a portent, 1 to 20. It won't be effective, but you can do it.
Dude, that would have been sweet. That would have been
8.
sweet.
Oh man, should have went low.
Oh, too bad I didn't go low.
Dude, that would have been cool.
You seem the gods do not appear to be on your side at this point.
I will say, so instead of all of us jumping in, we don't know what's on the other side. I was thinking, probably don't want to send Frank in because we don't want to lose him again. Could we? Well, no, we couldn't even send Polly. Polly's not an actual bird, right? Is that right? Polly's like
Right now it's a
celestial.
celestial bird.
right.
Yeah.
I was thinking, instead of all of us jumping in, what if I polymorphed into a bird of some sort, flew through, checked it out quick, flew back. If I don't come back, well, then you guys know don't jump in. If I come back, maybe I'll have some better that way.
I have a feeling that since these creatures were able to climb out of this, that if someone jumps in, it's probably going to hit the ground fairly quick since these creatures were able to make it out. Why don't I jump in? I can always Misty Step back.
I'm just worried about if something's there.
Misty Step does require visual, remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can Misty Step right to it and then hopefully however it is on the other side, crawl back through. Maybe. You never know.
If I could fly through, or if I can, I could always transform myself into something relatively small and not very visual to the naked eye. An insect, something like that, fly through, see if I see anything, come back, or even a bird. I just
You
would
don't
hate
know
for
what
all
you're
of us
looking
to go in there and then all of us not be able to come back.
You may not realize though what the divine is. I at least know.
I mean, that might
at
be
least know.
that might be included in the legend lore, though. I'm just going to cast that.
Right. That's what I was hoping to get from that legend lore.
Yeah.
You go on legend lore then?
Yep, casting it.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Dude. Our spellcasters are fucking baller.
Yeah, we are.
I'm just reading it to be sure.
Magic missile comes sword.
Got that muscle wizard over there.
You just wait till I cast Speak with Animals and Beast Sense and start pulling an Adrin.
Mm. I like it.
Okay. So as you cast legend lore, the tales of the past of these legendary importance items seem to thrust themselves upon you, leaching into your mind, your thoughts, your history that weren't previously there. Now you recall them like you just read about them in a book not long ago. The details of this particular fissure, this rift, are now almost familiar to you. You remember tales and details of rifts, weak points between the planes that exist in similar fashion to what you've described, points at which throughout history the the curtain between the abyss and the material plane has weakened and sometimes torn, has cracked and opened as a doorway between the two units. You recognize that throughout history, demons in their sometimes desperate attempts to escape the abyss and or enter the material or other planes for reasons have, in one form or another, in different ways, created doorways very similar to this that have leached their death and disease into this material plane, causing this somewhat mayhem, as well as the dying of grass and other things, this noxious smell that existed in the vicinity, and it is the bleeding of the abyss into the material plane. You recognize that in order to open one of these gates, there must be some method to do so. And those methods do vary depending. Sometimes the area itself allows them to be opened. Sometimes there are creatures that are specific that are capable of doing so. There are rumors that are not well pushed out that there are specific types of demons that exist that are able to form these cracks in the material and abyss plane and pull them together should they reside there for long enough. Typically, the rumors say they must be there for months, sometimes less. However, by their very presence of maintaining in a certain area, they create this weakness in the curtain between the two planes. Closing it is difficult, and traveling through them, this door, sometimes one way, sometimes two. However, typically the doorway is strategically placed, and those on the abyss side are well aware of its location as it stands out. And that seems to be all that comes to you at this time with legend lore.
Okay. Cool.
That's pretty fucked up. Assuming he relays that back to everybody, my only question will be,
I hope he keeps that to himself. Doesn't say a word about it.
doesn't tell anybody.
Yeah, you guys jump in first. Warwick, give me the D's to all your shit first.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm going to start relaying basically with the last bit, though, about how these are sometimes one-way doors, and they're also typically very strategically placed within the abyssal plane, and we are probably in for a world of shit if we jump through it.
So when Amrook decided to do his little teleporty thing with the dragon, we dropped everything and we were trying to find him. Asug's one of us now. I would think everybody feels that way. If he got sucked in, I feel like we got to get him out. We'd do it for anybody else. Anybody of this group. If they went in, we'd go in after him.
I don't disagree.
I agree.
So maybe we all jump in holding hands and hope and pray for the best. No?
For a suit.
Just I'll jump in the deep end. Yeah. I mean, chances are he's probably long gone at this point. I don't know. I still think he's part of the group. Maybe it'd be best if we do plan on going in. Let's get Harshnag and bring him up. Having that extra firepower is probably not a bad idea.
I don't know if he's gonna fit.
Would he fit?
That was pretty tight.
He's
It was what at its widest point. Let me go back and measure here.
I'm just thinking, this is just run.
Yeah, maybe five-ish feet is its widest point from what you could tell.
yeah.
He'd be struggling to get in there, but maybe if y'all jump on his shoulders and push him through.
I'd do it, 100%.
A little bit of lube, he'll be fine.
I'd use Bixby's hand to just push him down.
You talking about Crystal or Harshnag?
Both.
I saw her in the background, so I had to do it.
Yeah, I mean, so the only contention I'll say to even going after Asug is again Amrook. Yeah, I feel like helping him out. Probably need him at 100%, but I don't know if we're going to get him at 100% anytime soon. But I feel like that's pretty big on our list of things to do. We got to help him out. He's clearly struggling. And I'm not saying this like whispering. I'm saying it with you full fledged. I'm not asking you about your history, your background yet.
Oh
No,
no,
just sitting over
Griswold,
there sharpening his axe. No worries.
I'm 100%. I'll look
Okay.
over. Warwick, that is true. Helping Amrook out is important. Amrook, I feel we may be jumping in this fissure, but I mean, how close are you to losing it every time? I mean, do you know how? I don't even know where to begin. Are you? What brings this on? I mean, I've seen you rage before and you're fine, but this time you seem to rage and you wanted to kill me, for sure.
So excited. That's hope.
My apologies to you, Grizz. I haven't lost that control in a long time, so I think it will be okay from here.
I'm not looking for an apology. It's things happen, but I want you to be okay. Your family, and
I do
don't
have
know,
a bit
if
of a
you lose the-
problem jumping through that portal. I've done enough plane travel myself. I don't really fancy it, but if that's what we must do.
Well, we're at a crossroad, folks, and this is not a decision we have to make without input from everybody.
Let's get
Go
some
in,
rest on it.
go in and save
Let's
us,
get
move.
some.
Figure out Amrook and help him out.
Maybe we rest on it.
Yeah, I like
Because
it.
there's also the divine. Something is stuck in there that is
You
very
know
troubling.
what? Maybe the divine can help us out. Maybe it's maybe we'll see some. What's your dude's name again?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Maybe
Maybe old Gabby's in there.
yeah. Maybe Gabby's in there and he can give us a hand.
Keldrum, you summoned a celestial before.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
Not that I just want to
Oh,
sacrifice a celestial, but your celestial can fly, can he not?
I think so. For some
I'm
reason,
just
I just
wondering.
want to say yes.
I'm just wondering if you
Yeah,
could summon
fly.
the celestial and go through the portal. I mean, even if it's strategic, I mean, he could peek in and fly back out, maybe.
I got a crazy idea.
I've got an idea. I've got a plan.
Now this one's like out of character. So polymorph allows me to change into any creature Yeah, any creature, not monster, any beast, any beast up to my level. So any beast up to CR11, which the highest one's like a T-Rex, right? But gee, I think we talked for demon or for creatures, it would be like a CR4 or less, something like that, right? If I wanted to polymorph
We
into
threw out the tentative idea. I didn't fully flesh
right?
it out, but
Not
yeah.
agreed, not agreed. If I could turn into a CR4 or less, I could turn into a few different types of demons and just I could be on their home turf, disguise myself as a demon, go and check her out, come back. Just throwing out ideas. I don't want us all to die.
Did I hear Siddle say it was potentially a one-way door?
Yep. Absolutely.
There is the potential for that based on the lore. They are not always two-way doors.
Dude, wouldn't that be nuts? We just get trapped down in there.
I mean,
Can we send Polly?
That's what I was asking earlier.
We
Since your arcane eye couldn't get in, I
can. I can't speak with it though. I'd lose track of it, especially if she can't return.
that'll give us an idea, though, right?
You can always tell
Yeah, if
Polly to. Yeah, you could always tell Polly to fly through the portal and then come right
Yeah.
back.
fly back, then we'll know at least if it's a two-way.
If it's a one-way portal,
Yep.
I don't
Mhm.
know.
So excited for this shit.
No, so outside of this, Griswold's like at a crossroads regardless, because like there's a potential that his divine being is there,
Yeah.
and and maybe it isn't. Griswold has no idea, but if Gabriel goes down, Griswold's divine powers are shit. Gonzo.
I'm very excited for this shit. So pumped.
Maybe we should rest on it and
Yeah.
and see.
Let's take a little
I don't know.
nappy nap and see what happens.
All right.
So
You guys gonna take a?
did we find a place that we could rest and relax?
Yeah, you have no problem finding an area that you can rest. It's pretty well tucked away. You're safe.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take third shift so I can get some rest. Feeling a little hurt.
Yeah, no. If you want to just not take a shift, that's fine by me.
No, I appreciate it. I'll pull my weight. I got some thinking to do anyways. So thank you.
I'll take
I'll
third
take.
as well.
I'll take.
Yeah. You guys set up the shifts that you want to join people with. I've already rolled. You'll have no encounters here, so as you want to accomplish things during your 3 shifts, feel free to do so.
Nice.
I'll take third.
I'm just gonna take first, and yeah, it doesn't matter.
take first as well.
Okay.
I will do second and third.
Nice.
So Reed will take second. All right. Anything you guys want to do during these long rests? And you've got extra time too. I mean, it is early afternoon. So not only do you have your long rest period, you actually have several hours of just downtime, unless you want to rest during the afternoon and evening, and head back to the fissure in the middle of the night, which I assume you didn't want to do.
No, I don't. Going back to this thing in the middle of the night. I'm not keen on doing that.
No.
All right. So we'll say you have a few extra hours to deal with as well.
I'm going to mosey off and within eyesight of the group, and I'm just gonna pray pretty much the whole afternoon. I'm actually gonna pray during my shift, and I know that's bad, but Frank's gonna be up, and I'm just gonna pray and meditate.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything while you're having these long rests?
Yeah. On third shift, I'm still gonna be shaken up a little bit because I don't know if what Caldrum did worked. But knowing that Amrook has been through some shit, I'm gonna go up and talk to him. And be like, hey Amrook, I don't mean to pry, but you got a little red there. You know what's going on?
I don't know that we should deal with this right now. I think with the
Okay.
Soog still out there, maybe put this on the back burner.
You think? All right. You think you can? Is there anything that you know of that would help us help you control this a little better?
I think if I go through that portal, I'm gonna fail again.
You think? So if we don't go through that portal, our next option is to help you out, figure out maybe how we can help you control this better.
I
Kind of
think
dig into that, but I don't want to pry too much and bring up some unnecessary past. So
I think we could still figure out this Fisher, but I just don't know that jumping in headfirst is although it might be our typical, it may not be the best strategy in this case.
yeah, I'm hoping that Senate Pauline can at least um, give us some answers. I think if it's a one-way portal, probably not the best idea, because we definitely don't know how to close it. Yeah, just trying to look out for you, trying to help you out.
I
Everything
appreciate
else
it.
is-
I'll try and do better on my next time that I tap into it. Maybe I won't next time. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna support each other no matter what. Part of the group, right?
I,
You gotta
I,
take it good
I
and
could
bad.
not tap into it in future fights if it is a concern, but I would be fighting with one arm tied behind my back in that case.
No, I think the more you're gonna use it, the better we might or you might understand how to control it. Maybe that's the wrong way of looking at it. I don't truly know what's I don't know the background or the understanding of rage, so I don't know. I think going at it and us trying to figure out how to help you is probably the best bet.
I
But
appreciate that. If I'll look around, is anybody watching or listening?
Probably up.
All right.
Frank's up the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
he's not going to
Frank's
tell
giving you the
you.
side eye here. He's giving you
Yes.
the whale eyes.
oh, Frank's licking Griswold's ear, trying to wake him up. Like you got to listen to this shit, man.
I'll be honest with you, Warwick. That time was different. That time it was darker. I mean, I've only experienced it that way one other time. Typically, it's like I'm behind a wall of glass, and I can see what I'm doing. But that time I couldn't see anything. It was just so red and dark. And like I said, there's only one other time that it's been that bad.
And I won't ask about that time because I can assume you and I have talked a little bit, so I can assume what that other time was, and I won't push.
I don't know that you could. I don't think I've told you anything.
I thought you mentioned a little bit that you had a rough past, and you mentioned something about and this is out of character because I don't want to like specifically say it, but I don't know,
Nope,
maybe
I
this was
haven't
out of
told anybody. There's
you haven't
definitely out of character. Haven't told
okay,
anybody.
and I sensing that it's a little uncomfortable for you. I'm not gonna pry. I'm not gonna ask about it. We'll figure it out. And then would I understand at least rage at this point well enough to know that um, if he doesn't attack or take damage, that rage could potentially go away, like normal rage? Obviously, I don't know what this hyper rage is, but would I understand normal rage at this point?
Yeah, you would understand normal rage to an extent. You don't know all the details of it or the capabilities of the individual people, but you do know that it will potentially fizzle out. You've noticed it fizzle out on the standard rage whenever he doesn't attack or take damage.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
be honest, Warwick. It's like a thirst to cause damage, to cause harm, to kill even, and it doesn't matter who that is. and it feels like the more that I do that, the more it takes over and the longer it lasts.
Mm. Yeah, this is all really new to me. I won't do this without your consent, but if you ever wanted me to reach out to anybody and maybe do a little more research on it, I can. But in good time.
We already did that, friend. Do you remember? And I'll see Caldrum. I assume Eric still has his headphones on. D- We did reach out to Papa Caldrum, and he's already on it.
Yeah, no, I have other people that can look into it as well. I don't know what all. I'm assuming Papa Caldrum can look into a lot of things, but I have a few other people that have access to a lot of information as well. If you would ever want to, but I won't do it without your blessing. Not lying. Be straight up.
No. I'm.
And I'll mention. Never mind. I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to say the words Candlekeep. I don't want to piss him off. Set him into a rage again. But yeah, I have a few people that I reach out to ask historical questions, and they might be able to help.
If for reference there, since Eric didn't have his headphones on, I didn't whisper that quietly that he couldn't hear, so he probably would have heard that we had reached out to his father.
Okay.
I'm kind of not paying attention anyway, so.
All right, cool.
I like. Let's see. Did I if phosphorescent creature with 3 to 7? I'm assuming the answer is no to all of those as well.
From what you're aware, no.
Yeah.
None of those seem to be the case.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see what
And
everybody
you can
says.
respond. They cast a spell. You were able to respond with 25 words.
Okay. I'll respond back here shortly. Yeah, let's see what everybody else says in the morning, but I think both are pretty pressing issues. We'll see, but we're here for you.
Yeah, I think we can, like I said, we can put mine on the back burner. I mean, it's no biggie. Don't worry about me.
I'm not going to show any concern, but in my mind, I'm severely concerned about him killing everybody in this
I
group.
mean, I didn't do anything that time that makes anybody afraid. No, I didn't touch any of you.
I mean, I didn't. I just saw the red in your eyes. I didn't necessarily see you raise the axe to Griswold's face. Well, it would have been his
So
stomach.
exactly, that red is there every time. I would say it's probably a darker red than usual, but that's it. That's all you would have seen was a darker color.
I'm still a little. All right, maybe I'm not as worried. Still worried. That's only because I love Amber. Yeah. But yeah, that's
So
yeah, that's it for me. Sorry. Whoa.
So if we wanted to, I could take 6 of us through the portal or through the crevice, whatever it's called. And if it is a one-way portal, we can still come back. The problem is we'll be teleported to a shrine of Mystra, which is not in Silvery Moon,
Splitting the party.
which is really far away.
Would you have to go if you're trying to bring a Sug back? Wouldn't you have to go with Phive so that you had a slot to bring him back?
I mean, he's dead, so I don't think he would count as a. I don't think he needs a ticket to ride that train if he's dead.
Dude's so excited. We just bring back his limp body. Oh,
I don't know how it
fuck.
works, so I was just asking a question.
That's funny shit.
All right, well, that's a good point. So, me and 4 others.
So is this in the morning or is this still on? Is this in the morning or is this still on third shift?
Is there so? I'm saying, is there anything else you guys want to do during your individual shifts? And you guys got a really early start to the night. I mean, you got to take your rest basically right off the bat. So if you want to, unless there's anything you want to do specifically without anybody else listening or during your shift, let's say you got plenty of time afterwards to, as a group. So you guys are all available now.
I would do my hour of meditation and then look for some berries around us.
Would I notice any very defining marks or areas near this fissure that I could further explain to Sir Alcris besides the dying foliage? I mean, I could describe the creatures, I guess, but anything else?
You didn't really get to do an investigation of the area, but there was nothing that stood out.
All right.
Ooh.
Looks like I got it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna respond back to him.
I will also do my inspiring leader. And
we get
I'm
a
gonna give that 11 to Warwick instead of myself this time. Because it's very ironic that he said don't. The one time he said don't give it to him, he's the one that died.
I mean, I would have been fucked no matter what, but I appreciate it. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'll just give a rousing speech about how we don't know what's coming and we don't know what this is, but Sug is out there and needs us.
I'll look at the group. I have to go through that portal. I got a message from Gabriel responded. I'm not sure if he wants us to flee or not. But he said something about being trapped. And I get a sense of desperation in his voice. Something's wrong. But I fear that whatever's in there, if it's trapping him, it's not going to be easy by any means.
I mean, yeah, it's a whole ass plane full of demons.
Well, I feel like as much as I think it's going to be hard for us, I feel like a Sug being taken down there, and now knowing that Griswold's deity may be trapped down there, I think we got to go. And I mean, worst case scenario, you got that word of recall, right? I mean, you could teleport a few of us back. What we could do is
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of us.
so we could one of us could stay behind, or 2 of us if we include Harshnag. You guys could jump through. Somebody can use sending. There's only a small percent chance, since it's on a different plane of existence, that the sending won't go through. Let us know. If you guys are good, we'll just hippity hop on through. Well, I guess that doesn't help because word of recall is only for 6 people.
But if we are on another plane and I banish one of us,
Comes back to their home plane.
Oh my
Like-
god.
Does that only last for a minute though? How long does that last?
I have to keep concentration for a minute. If I keep concentration for a minute, that being is stuck in their home plane.
Well, how about let's go.
Where do they get? Is it just a random place within their home plane? Just curious.
Dude, that's
Oh,
fucking awesome.
because I'm just thinking you probably want to banish Siddle because he can teleport to a
So-
place that we know.
Here's another. I don't know if we have time for this though. So what level is banishment? 4th?
Yeah.
4th,
Yeah.
yeah. So I can do it a couple times.
Well,
But you need a
Um,
minute in between each time so
Yeah,
that you keep
yeah.
them there.
you're a cleric, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a spell book?
I was just gonna.
No,
I was gonna do the same thing. Yep.
no.
Because I can learn banishment, and that would give 2 of us, and I've got 3 spell slots for that one.
Dude, I was
Well,
thinking
I mean potentially more than that because I've got 5th and 6th level slots too. But
that would have been awesome.
If you guys can share spells, what Warwick? Why don't you teach him something like that? One thing you do when you distract them while someone's trying to attack. Out of character, silvery barbs.
Oh, I could.
Is that a wizard spell?
You tell me. I'm pretty sure though.
I don't know.
Out of character, I am.
Let's see. So
I thought that was an ability.
I thought it was just a.
It's react. What the fuck? Continue.
I thought it was a bard spell.
It's a wizard bard and
sorcerer,
sorcerer.
Wizard.
spell.
wizard. Yep.
yeah,
I mean, I could. Yeah. I think it's
Oh.
a great idea. Actually, while we're here, Emmerich, do you-
I
you
already
wanna learn
know it. I
spell?
taught you. Remember?
That's right. I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. Would you mind teaching Siddle?
With this cloudiness in my mind, I don't know if that's a great idea. If you're willing to risk it, though, we could try, and then if I kill him, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll teach him. That was so bad. Oh fuck. Yeah, I could definitely. I mean, it's a first level, so you can copy that super quick and easy.
yeah.
That's dude, that's so bad. We'd be like, yeah, if you could show me, because I can't quite remember. um. So how about if maybe we'll just wake up early in the morning and maybe
It's already
it's already morning. If we
It's
want to,
like 2 a.m. and we're
Yeah.
awake. We're just
It's
chilling in the
late
dark.
in the middle of the night right now. I
yeah,
mean, you guys, it's your morning. You did the long rest, but it's middle of the night, like 2 a.m. as
let's
he said.
let's wait. I mean, let's wait
I
until
have
at least
keen
crack
mind.
the light.
Oh, wizard.
Maybe. Yeah, but muscle wizard. Let's wait till it cracks a little bit of light, and then let's maybe go check out the area, see if there's anything that is a distinguishing mark.
There you go. Keen mind.
Nice,
See, you know what time it is.
exactly. I like it.
Yeah, it's 2:14.
And that's north.
Okay. Insane. Yeah, if that sounds good to you guys, we can at least go check it out. Send Polly in, see if Polly comes back, and then kind of make a decision from there. But my knowing that this will not only help Griswold, it'll also help just the area around it, and it'll help Asub. I mean, that's kind of 3 strikes for me to go in.
I'm gonna go over to
What's
Amrook real quick and pull in Keldrum. Amrook, I'm gonna ask you what's going on. We can
I'll
figure
swing
that
at
out
him.
at some point.
You're swinging at him. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
He's
I
dying.
can try. I could try something that might help. And I'm gonna look at Keldrum and say, probably similar to you, Keldrum. I can
Grizz, I
try
don't know
to
what you
remove
saw. This isn't a big deal. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's all cool. Don't worry about it. It won't
Insight
happen
check.
again. What are the chances it's
Yeah.
going to happen again? Let's be honest. How many times has it? How
Yeah,
many
I'll-
battles have we fought that this has only happened like once, maybe twice?
Ooh, natural 1.
Yeah, you believe every
Hold
word
on.
I'm saying.
I was gonna help you with that to do advantage.
I feel like Amber's gonna have to kill one of the party members for him to recognize, and this like really hit back home to what happened to him the first time. This is all out of character. I'm not saying this
Perhaps I shouldn't have done that.
I am so sorry.
Zamrook's getting very defensive. Hold on. Sorry, I got kicked for a sec. I need to look up one thing.
Bet I can't.
I mean, I'm just trying to calm everybody down and say, don't waste your shit right now. This is not a priority. You didn't see that much. Don't worry about it. We're cool.
I took
Zamrook,
calm
I had
emotions
this-
just in case.
You did
Nice.
what?
I took calm emotions just in case.
Phone's getting real low, big guy.
I'm just gonna look at Keldrum real quick, and Keldrum, I have remove curse. Are you ready?
Oh, we're just fucking doing this. You're gonna like piss Amrook off. I like it. Let's do
What?
this shit.
You're just holding them down, yelling, "The power of Christ compels you."
You're
Throw
coming
a
at me
holy
right
water
now?
on 'em.
You're
Yeah.
coming at me right now?
I don't know.
No,
Go through.
nope. I'm just not in a threatening way.
I'm so excited.
I'm just literally reaching out my hand and saying, Amrook.
Grizz, save
For
it.
family.
Save it, brother. I get it, but there are more important things here.
I'm gonna.
As I touch him, I'm gonna cast remove curse,
I'm gonna.
3rd level.
I'm just gonna hop on my griffin as I
Wait,
see this happen.
Why would you cast remove curse? Like,
'Cause I am.
So
not-
I've had to pull you out of I've pulled you out of this already once before when you lost control, and here's another time where you seem like you've lost control. Like the way you were looking at Griswold and you wanted to kill him, it seemed like something was going on.
I'm excited.
And I've got nothing else that Griswold can do that's like meh, except for protect from good and evil. But I don't think that's gonna work.
We don't know what it is. I'm excited. I hope this
Grizz?
sets off Amrook's rage.
As you press the matter and cast remove curse, it seems to have no immediate effect, except Amrook's eyes turn red in that moment.
Oh,
A deep, piercing red
I'm on my griffin.
That's awesome.
as he glares at you. And we're going to
Told
stop
you.
there because it's after 12 o'clock.
I told you.
Fucking love it.
we start off next Saturday with like an actual fist fight between Evan and Carl.
Yes.
oh, it ain't gonna be fists.
Oh, yeah.
I
It's gonna
just
be
rolled.
dick.
I rolled my 12.
Is that good or bad?
You don't know.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah, that one hurts a little bit.
All right. With that said, we're going to go ahead and call it there.
Nice.
That's funny, G.
Hold on, is this legit happening? Like he legit.
This
turns
is
around-
legit happening.
I
You-
tried to tell you guys this isn't the time or place.
You pressed it. You tried to sneak it in there, Grizz.
I like it, dude. I'm
Mm,
ready for
dude.
this. This is all just.
See, Amrook.
right?
This is awesome. I love this. I love this.
I don't even know where to go here, gents. I got like 3 books open and numerous web pages, and I'm trying to plan everything you guys just opened up in this session. All of which was unexpected heading into next week. I had 18 other possible plans set up, and you guys did these ones.
So I okay, just real quick though, because what I don't want to do for next week is us like go in and like have this really
Are we still
weird thing
streaming?
planned out that's like not
Yeah,
gonna.
We are. I was waiting for the goodbye from the DM.
My bad.
Oh, yeah. We'll see you guys next week doing who knows what.